Mushing my cooler. Possibly other things, groceries. Okay, now I'm in Champaign. Chocolate's gonna be my laptop. One more song. Not feeling the out-of-tune ukulele right now. I'll fix it later, maybe at lunch. Alright, hi Champaign. This downtown is cute, or this college town is cute. Churches, it feels nice, it's pretty, it's bigger. I really liked the downtown in the college in Bloomington Normal when I came back from my sister's. And I'm unfortunately comparing this to that in my head because I had always kind of lumped the two together. That one felt homier, smaller. I felt more forward, like a flying turtle or dove flying in the air. I felt different there than here. I feel young here, like a baby, but a little more free than I feel in my current home in Michigan, and a little weirder than I felt in southern Indiana. Places have a feeling to me. If they don't to you, that's probably a great thing, because then you won't feel the need to explore and feel all kinds of different ways of being in the world. But I do, and I love places, and I love feeling different things. I love feeling influenced by my environment. I love feeling influenced and affected by people without necessarily getting fully enmeshed long term with their energies and choices. I have very few people in my close inner circle, maybe 2. No, I'm kidding, about 5. Well, 23. My family, my my childhood immediate but turned extended family mixed with my boyfriend's immediate turned extended family. You know, you just kind of create a little nucleus of love, and I'm a very introverted or maybe just private kind of family person, except for this. But whatever, we learn about ourselves, and learning about yourself is good. So anyway, I vlog. It's a weird way of healing, but it's not really about healing anymore. It's just about fun, and it's about being an empath, bubbly, social but very private person. I don't know that it's an introvert. I don't know what anything is anymore. I think I'm an introverted extrovert, like as almost a defense mechanism from so much trauma in my young life that I didn't know how to have a clear self. And as somebody who's very sensitive to people, like an empath, you just kind of pick up everybody's vibes, and so the only way you get to be your real self is if you spend a lot of time alone and keep clarifying and defining your real self. So at least that's me. And then the people closest to me have to be people who allow me to be what I actually am, and don't mind being corrected if they're getting it wrong, and don't have thin skin, and aren't people that I would tiptoe or walk on eggshells around. And the weird thing is, I still walk on eggshells around people even if they don't require it of me. I just do. It's part of just what I do. I walk on insane amounts of eggshells for people, and maybe that comes from living with abusive people in my formative years, but I don't have anybody abusive in my inner circle in my life now. And if anyone acts that way, like they're just kind of out, no offense to you, but I just can't. I won't really tolerate that anymore, and not because it's not deserving of love. People who have addictions that create real drama and real pain in the world, or people who have compulsions and unhealed wounds that create real pain in the world for others, they deserve just as much love as I deserved when I was in the throes of some of my greatest pain and my greatest healing. And I was given so much love and understanding by some really patient, thick-skinned people. People who were really good at boundaries and were really good at loving me despite my behavior, or loving me, you know. And I never had like abusive behavior. I just had like neurotic or crazy kind of like fear-based behavior, and I'm pretty able to transcend a lot of that now. But then again, my conditions are nice, and who knows, you know, what kind of pains draw out what kinds of horrible bad habits in people. And so I never want to think that I'm above my past self's reactions to pain, you know, because we're not above things. We are all like, if you know any like Christians or spiritual people, Buddhists, Taoists, anything, who act like above you or above it all, like that's a facade. That's an addiction in and of itself. That's called spiritual pride, and it's dangerous. Very dangerous. And I've definitely had that many times in my journey. So I try not to have that now, and I try to talk about that openly so that I don't fall back into it. Same with arrogance. Like, I've believed that I somehow possessed the keys of the universe that could, like, save the planet by helping people reconnect with love, and how even hating hateful people is just adding more hate to the world in terms of noise and energy. And so I'm always wanting to call that out when I see people getting really angry about hate crimes. I'm like, yeah, you're adding hate to hate. Stop it with the hate, you know. But then I'm sitting here hating how people are hating hate. So I'm just the third degree removed. So it's like, I can't do that either. It's just love, 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 love. But see, then there comes the spiritual pride of like, oh, I know the solution. I, Jessica, am so wise. I'm so wise, and I'm going to give you the solution in the form of a song, or not even a song, just in the form of a ramble on YouTube. Like, what? No, I'm not. I don't know things. Everything that I know that has helped me with my anxiety is from books. It's from reflecting with other people, letting other people in enough to be a mirror. And granted, I only let a few people in, but that's still, I let them in profoundly, you know. Sorry, I just saw two people flirting. I thought she just wasn't getting out of the way as he was walking towards her, but then it turned cute. Anyway, the Tao Te Ching, deep, deep, deep wisdom book, Taoism. Pema Chodron, one of the best Buddhist writers, because she's accessible, but I do not follow everything that she says by any means. She believes in like the Bodhisattva vow about bodhicitta. Like, I don't believe that I don't get to transcend and ascend and be with God before. I don't believe that all people have to be saved before I can allow my soul to be saved. And that's a vow I took one time in a Buddhist temple in New York City. I took it twice, actually. And it was arrogance. It was extreme arrogance on my end. Like, I don't, who am I, tiny peon being, to believe that if there is a God who is going to save any of us, who would love to save all of us perhaps, but our own arrogance and our own folly and our own idiocy of thinking that we're on par with the supreme being that can physically create a tree and an ocean and a storm and flood the earth. Like, I'm not on par with that. Why would I then take a vow in my human arrogance saying, I'm not going till everyone goes? Can God change the heart of Hitler or this modern era's deep, 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 deep cruelty and hate? Can God go in and take away free will and just deactivate a person? Is that how it works? I don't think that's how it works. I think God either gives us free will or he doesn't. If you believe in free will, then you can't be angry at God for people sucking. And if you want to believe that, the way that I get around the whole issue of how can God allow so much evil and so much is that I don't believe that time is totally real. Like, it's an illusion that we're given in order to feel and become aware of the wisdom, the choice we made towards wisdom. I just was praying a prayer. Well, that's kind of sacred to me. I won't tell you that one. That's kind of weird. Well, fine. I'll tell you. That I was just praying a prayer that God would remove from my brain anything that I ever learned through measures that do not serve me. So, like, if I ever read anything that's kind of witchcraft oriented, where I gained knowledge that I actually shouldn't have, I think of that as like tree in the garden of good and evil. Like, there's knowledge that we wanted because we thought it would make us gods that I now don't want. I don't want to know the Akashic records. And I probably shouldn't have said it out loud because I just promoted it. But, like, don't go look that crap up. Like, don't look at me 10, 20 years in the future if for some reason these videos gain any sort of weird-ass following. Like, don't go think that because I did some weird witchcrafty kind of crap when I was young, and no offense to witches. Oh, no, wait. Offense to witches, but only in the perspective of, I think you're lost. I think you're lost and you're trying to gain power for yourself because you live in a capitalistic world that has told you all your life that you need to be somebody, and you need to be a big deal, and you need to be something. Everything I ever did to be something and be someone hurt me, broke people around me, broke my spirit, broke my mind. Everything I ever did where I let all of that go, like this would be a total fluke. The most likely outcome might be, no, I don't want to guess. 10 to 20 years from now, this video might have 5 views, just like all my videos currently kind of do, like somewhere between 1 and 5, and I'm grateful for those views, and I kind of even know who a lot of those people are. Whenever there is a certain number of, like, this video could have 5 views, or it could have 5 million views, and maybe just one of my hundreds and thousands of videos would have 5 million views and the rest would have 5 views. Who knows? Like, I don't get to know. And so everything that I've ever done that feels useful, like going through, like out into the world in a way that's useful, has come from that feeling of flow and unknown, like the muse, like God flowing through us. And everything I've ever done that has been unuseful has been more like witchcraft, has been more like, I'm going to be in control, and I'm going to set this up, and I'm going to follow this script, and I'm going to make myself successful. Like, that's insanity. And I was going to say you, but I don't mean you. I mean me. We need to stop. We need to stop trying to control the outcome. You're here. You're in this day. Your day is not the same as mine, because I made this, and then I uploaded it like 6 months later. And that's how far behind I am in upload. So, today for me is March 19th. 2021. Everyone's got masks on. I have a mask on whenever I go out. I'm only really seeing family or quick stops at gas stations in a mask, very fast, hand sanitizer, don't breathe on anyone. It's been a tough year. That's pretty much the only people I've seen in the last year is family. Anyway, I said I was going to write a song and I ended up rambling. I'll write a song. It'll be a quick one. Here we go. 13. We go where we go. We don't get to know the way we will unfold in the minds of those we love or want to know. Those we want to know us, it's just a flow. We go, we go, we go, we grow, we grow. It's okay to me. Either way, I'm not free to be what I believed when I was small. Or maybe I can be that finally, most of all. We go and grow and go and grow and grow. We know, we know, we know, we know. This world is flow and I will flow and I will grow and I will flow. This world is flow and I will grow and you will grow and we will grow. This world is flow. 'Cause everything is gold. No matter what you've been told, it's golden to grow out and go out, to grow and go and go and go and go until you're gone. And that's the end of that song. That's the end of this video because I got a long drive ahead of me. Like 2 or 3 more states. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how many I decide to drive through today. Driving, changing up my seat. Okay, bye.